Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is we have some leaked news that came out about a few days ago. Call of Duty Black Ops 5 reportedly is going to be the next Call of Duty. Now, we don't know this for sure, but as always, Activision and or Treyarch, I guess, because they are making the next Call of Duty, will be releasing the actual name, and we're going to get straight into everything that we kind of have information wise. So without further ado, if you guys do going to enjoy, drop a like. If you guys are brand new around here, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe before you guys click off today's video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into things. Now, if you guys want to read all the information for yourself, the link will be down in the description down where it says info. You guys can read all the info for yourself, but we're going to go ahead and jump into this. It says for the title, COD Black Ops reboot reportedly leaked multiplayer, zombies, and campaign info. Now, prominent Call of Duty leaker TGR, or the Gaming Revolution, claims they too have revealed information about Treyarch's upcoming Black Ops reboot, possibly being named Black Ops 5. And he has covered the multiplayer side of info, the zombies info, and some campaign leaks, so possibly campaign coming back to a Call of Duty Black Ops game. Now, according to reports from multiple sources, Treyarch are taking Black Ops back to its roots, with Treyarch at the helm and Sledgehammer and Raven Software developers taking a kind of like a back seat in development. If you guys did not hear or you guys never knew, Sledgehammer was supposed to be making this next Call of Duty, since they were the next ones in line for making a Call of Duty game, and they theoretically shit the bed and Treyarch had to take over. So Sledgehammer is kind of just there to say, if you need help, we will help you. It's just Treyarch is the ones that are making this game. And they weren't even supposed to be having a game ready for almost another year, but they kind of have to throw this game to us. And we don't even know if it's going to be good or not, but without further ado, let's move on here. It says here from the Gaming Revolution sources, Treyarch will be taking fans back to the Cold War era, and moreover, as YouTuber Long Sensation claimed in August 2019, the narrative will span across the entirety of 4 decades of the Cold War and will include both Vietnam and the Korean Wars. Now, I believe whenever we were covering information for Modern Warfare before it came out, I believe we thought it was going to be in Vietnam's era, but it did not, and we ended up getting just like a crazy game with kind of like the Middle East. But as always, still happy about that. It's a great game. Now, moving on here, it says Call of Duty 2020 has been under 2 names thus far. From the Long Sensation is what he's saying. This is his tweet. He says, first one, Call of Duty Black Ops, and the second one is Call of Duty Black Ops 5 with a V for the 5. So kind of like Roman numerals, kind of like how they've been doing with the ones all the way through. And he says that it's supposed to be set during the Cold War, spans the entire 40-year cycle, or entire 40 years of the Vietnam War and the Korean War, and was described as even more gritty and gruesome than Modern Warfare. And he's not kidding when he said that. Now, moreover, the next iteration in the series will utilize Infinity Ward's brand new game engine, which was developed for Modern Warfare. Now, TGR reveals a lot of supposedly leaked information about the upcoming title in his March 18th video, where although this information is completely unconfirmed, the leakers does have a proven track record of accurately leaking Modern Warfare information. So, as you guys remember, gunfight and battle royale, everybody says, oh, that's not going to happen. I mean, last time I checked, he was right. So, take it with a grain of salt, and we'll kind of see what happens. Now, for first up, what is the multiplayer? It says here, here's the main points from the Gaming Revolution's March 18th leak. Now, first things first, a large player count, one of them is a 32 versus 32 modes, are going to be returning to Call of Duty. Next up, there will be an ice-based map for Ground War, which is going to be set in Vietnam, featuring snowmobiles and possibly tanks as a mode of transport. Next up, 6v6 maps will be 3-lane maps and will resemble Treyarch style, more formal and less cluttered, kind of like the way Modern Warfare, they kind of have their maps all, it's a little bit different. We've always been used to the 3-lane methods for Call of Duty maps with Treyarch, and Modern Warfare kind of decided to change it up a little bit. I will say it's a little bit different, it's a little bit weird, but I mean, it's still fun. I do just kind of miss the way Treyarch's maps were always, it's like you can run up the left, you can run up the right, or you can run up the center. You kind of have 3 different ways, as I said, and it was a very simple just way of playing the game. Now, the next one here is 1-6 versus 6 map, and it's going to be based around a warehouse unit with an open field as the mid lane, and reassembling or resembling no man's land and a sniper tower. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we have health regeneration is not going to be automatic, subject to playtester feedback, so maybe they're going to be bringing stem shot in. I do kind of think that is a cool method. I do like the way Modern Warfare has theirs, to where if you want to heal fast, you guys can put on stem shot, but if you don't, you can always just wait and let yourself kind of heal up as you go. So that is a pretty cool kind of feature they put in. Next up, UAV, counter UAV, and dog kill streak are going to be returning. UAV and counter UAV always going to be in Call of Duty games. The dog kill streak, you guys remember the dogs. That's going to be pretty interesting to see if they bring that back. Next up, we have operators from Modern Warfare are going to be coming into Call of Duty Black Ops 5. I will say, when it comes to operators, let me know in the comments, do you guys actually like just like the idea of operators? Because me, myself, I don't really find the hype in them. I see them more as just like an outfit. In my opinion, I don't really see them as anything special. I see them just like as an outfit. So let me know, do you guys like them, or do you just want specials back? What do you guys think? Next up, multiplayer DLC will be free, just like Modern Warfare, using a similar model from Modern Warfare. And the next thing is there's going to be no supply drops, and it's going to be all kind of new content. It's going to be all kind of, I guess you could say, buyable, kind of like the way Modern Warfare does. Modern Warfare doesn't do supply drops. I mean, supply drops are fun a little bit, but it is kind of stupid that you have to pay so many COD points just to get a weapon. And sometimes it's just a blueprint inside of Modern Warfare. And you guys see, I make a couple of these videos, and I spend money. So drop a like. But I do think it would be cool if they were to implement some sort of method, like kind of like with Modern Warfare, to where you guys can earn this stuff, kind of like the way how Black Ops 4 is doing with their reserve cases. You guys can earn the drops via cases rather than just spending a whole bunch of COD points. If Black Ops 5 does that, we're going to be in good hands. Next up, we have zombies information. Now, it says here they're set to feature different ways to play and will be different to previous versions of the fan favorite mode. Now, first things first. It says, but perks within quotes, such as Pack-a-Punch, quote, and other classic zombie maps or zombie features will be returning. So Pack-a-Punch is going to be coming, perks are going to be coming back, and some other classic zombie features. So take a guess at what you guys think it's going to be. Next up, Transit is coming back. We have Transit, and it's going to be available on disc. So maybe it's going to be some sort of way to where if you want to just get Transit, you guys can just get that. I don't really know the whole idea behind it. Next up, we have Aether Reboot is going to be in the pipeline. We also have Chaos is not returning, set to be an entirely new story. So we're not going to be on the whole trilogy of what we've been going through from Black Ops 1 all the way to Black Ops 3. We're changing it up. We're trying to do just a little bit something different. Next up, we have, it says here, more realistic and grounded zombie experience coming as opposed to previous fantasy versions. So as you guys remember with Black Ops 3, there was like a whole bunch of, I guess you could say, imagination behind those maps. These maps are going to be more just like realistic and just like the idea of what zombies would be like. And the last thing, it says here, nothing set in stone, but Zombie Season Pass is going to be something in the works. Now, for the campaign, it says here, Alex Mason and Sergeant Frank Woods are set to be returning, but there's going to be new actors behind that. I don't even care if it's new actors. I just want them back. Who remembers them? Drop a comment if you guys remember them. Now, next up, we have the new storyline. As always, there's a new story with every single campaign. And it says here it's going to be exploring real-life events of the Cold War, but will be threading into Black Ops' existing narrative. Alex Mason will be featured in the very first mission, and campaign will be told from multiple perspectives to tie in various storylines. Now, from Long Sensation, his quote or his tweet came out on March 17th, and he said, and I quote, 2020 COD isn't looking so great at the moment. It's also possible that the coronavirus and compulsory shuts down could cause a game delay. This doesn't just apply to Call of Duty, but likely to do so to a lot of games, and we all know and love. Quote. Now, moving on here, it says, while the gaming revolution has accurately leaked information pertaining to Call of Duty in the past, it is important that you just take everything with a grain of salt, and all the information above is subject to change if anything is necessary. So there's all the information you guys need to hear about, whether it be multiplayer, zombies, or campaign. If you guys want to read everything for yourself, link is down in the description, like I said. But without further ado, hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys do drop a like. And also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, and make sure you guys hit that little notification bell so you guys stay notified the second I post. If you guys want to go ahead and follow me on any of my social medias, feel free to go ahead and follow any of them down there in the description. And also, if you guys want to rep the Hype Nation merch, link to that is down there as well. And if you guys want to see any specific types of videos, let me know in the comments. I'm more than welcome to read them and try a new video out for you guys. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dina Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.